Okay, so the viewer sent these in to me, and I agreed to put handles on it and send them back to him. They're really pretty Damascus knives. Now he does this for a hobby, so I don't believe there's any way we can purchase any of them. I don't know if there's any sites or anything. I don't believe so. But you can follow him on Instagram. We'll put that in the description that way below. Turn of Faith. Thank you, Bill. What I intend to do is I've stabilized this already. This is a oak burl from another viewer, actually. Rick sent me that, and this is Honeycomb from Zach Higgins' store. I'll put that link in the description below also. So if you're looking for the Honeycomb, now he's got all different thicknesses, and this is my homemade HDPE mold. I had to do a lot of research on how to do this. I got enough depth this way. I've got 1 inch. I really only need 3/4 or roughly 7/8. That way my cut to scale it. So we're gonna go something like, let's get these out the way for a cut me. We're gonna probably put these guys in something similar to this, like this. Yeah, let's go that way. Okay, so I'll cut this off so this ain't sticking up like that, and then we'll I'll probably, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I might see about laying this on there and then tracing it out and cutting it on the bandsaw so that it fits in there, the whole entire thing, and doing this in resin. Resin, doing a hybrid. This is stabilized. I've already stabilized this, as you can see. Now I've drawn a line on it already. I wasn't going to film this, and I decided, well, maybe I oughta. So currently I'm gonna get this all going, and then I have to wait because I ordered mosaic pins for these, and I have to wait for them to get here from Texas. They are not here yet. Actually taking way longer than it should. So the postal service is behind apparently. So let me get set up, get these out of the way for now. I know I do have to do some things to these. These are coated in beeswax so they don't rust, I believe. But anywho, we'll get on this. Okay, so I'm going to use macro pearl from Pearl-Ex, Lumelite blue dye in here, the dual blue from Pearl-Ex, the teal from Caster's Choice, and I believe this is Pearl-Ex in the interference color. So I don't need a lot of that. I'm confusing myself running 2 projects at once here. Okay, so what you missed is I hot glued this down, which I don't think it's floating. It doesn't look like it. And I poured some of the colors, and now you see me finish that up. And now I am waiting for this to settle in there, which I think it's all the way in by the looks of it. And I think we're going to go with that. Now I'm going to try to scrape some of these out of here. Alright, now they got a mess everywhere. We get the pressure pot and we'll put it in there. So you see it had a leak. Came out the bottom, even though I taped it up, it still leaked. So I kind of expected that. It is what it is, you know how that goes. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that one off. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna get this out of here because I know my cuts are not square on my mold, so it kind of tends to lean in. So I have to get some of this off somehow. Okay, don't use that one again. There we go. Now it's coming out. Maybe. There we go. Not too bad. Alright, well, let's get that bolt off there. So on the belt sander, I've sanded this flat so don't rock over there. I didn't do this side because we're probably going to cut that off. So I'm going to make 3/8 inch. This is so that they don't fall through and get jammed in here and throw pieces at me, because that's a big cut and it needs to go up, as you can see. So I'm going to be using push sticks. I've got two. Because I've only got two hands, so you can see this is moving because my board's bowed. So I'm going to be pushing down here, and I'm pushing in here, and we'll go through it that way. Woohoo! Yes, like that! Oh, it hit me right in the chest. Oh, hey, that was cool looking, isn't it? Hopefully that's in the, is that in that cut? Oh yeah, it's in that cut. These ought to look pretty good. They got a bigger gap in them than the other one had, so. Alright, so I'm gonna go, whoops, you guys can't see them anyways. I'm gonna go back over to the sander. I know they look flat, but I'm gonna make sure they are flat. Figure out which way they go here. I think that way. Yes, they look like they go that way, so. So what we're making is bookmark or book match pieces, so they should resemble that. So what I want to do is make that my inside. So these are going to get taped together after I get them flat. So I'll sand up these two sides and we'll mark them with a Sharpie and go from there. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see, but where did it go? Okay, so in here, in there, and there, and there, and there are some voids. Apparently it's shrinking or whatever. So I dealt with this on the other knife I've already done. And I filled this in with CA and come back over here and back over here. So I'm not going to cover all that with you. I'll show you that I fill it with CA. And then I brought it back over here and flattened it out again, because most likely it's going to run out this side. And I have to spray this side with the activator just to stop it. I'll sand it up to the best of my ability. Now, this is my inside, so I'm going to put it together like so. And we're going to run some tape down one side or to other here real quick, so hold them where I want them. And that way I have the book match parts. Alright, now the plan is to draw this on here. I'm not quite sure how or where I want to do this yet. Do we want to go this route? That route? Most likely that route. So I need to get her clamped down and draw me an outline on here. That might have to come off there a minute, but try to get this on here as best as I can. And now we're going to draw around it with a Sharpie. That's the best I can do at the moment. Oopsie. Hopefully I can finish that when I get the pins in, just so we got an idea where she's at. Right now, we'll go over here to the drill press and we'll drill some 1/4 inch holes in it. I didn't really kind of want this like this at the moment, so I need to somewhat get this to round, and I wanted to see what I'm doing there. Well, it's going to come off of this and come up somewhere down there, I don't know where, and then come around here, something like that. That's my plan anyways. Because I don't quite have enough to get what I wanted to do to it, but I think we can make that work right there. So at this point I'm going to you know, kind of we're scuffing up the little pins and the mosaic pins with 80 grit sandpaper, just so that it's got something to hold on to, because they're pretty slippery. Okay, so I had to make a repair to this one. I noticed this kind of came moist, so I gave it some CA glue down in there. And I'm not too worried about it after we epoxy it on. I'm pretty sure it'll stay where it's supposed to. But I didn't like how it looked, so it looked like it was cracked to me, and it no longer looks that way. And it's probably from me beating on it with a hammer. So anyways, you get the idea, and then I'll run around, I'll take quite a bit of this here off and shape it. I might cover a little bit of that, and then it's a lot of hand sanding, so we'll cover some of that and speed it up. And before I get into putting on a couple thin coats of CA just to seal this, because it is wood. I know I stabilized it, but it tends to bring on the color and it should protect it. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do within here yet. I might be doing a Dremel inside of there. So, but for the most part, you get the idea. And then Alright, so there you go. I hope that it looks good enough for you there, Bill. It's not perfect. This isn't my forte. Big word, eh? But anyways, we're gonna take her over now. Look at that piece missing right there. We're gonna take her over now and put her on the lathe, and then we'll hit it with the buffing wheels. We'll give it the rouge, the white diamonds. What's that first one called? I don't know. Second one's white diamonds, then we're gonna put a carnauba wax on it. I can't remember what the first one's called. Triple E, maybe? Triple E? I haven't used the buffing system too much, but we'll try it. It doesn't look, actually it looks pretty good. It doesn't appear I messed this up too much in here. A little bit maybe, but hope you're happy with it, Bill. But anyways, let's get it over to the lathe and get it buffed up, and we'll get it over to the sticker board, and I'll bring the other one out and we'll talk about them both. Nice. Oh, Bill, that feels good, buddy. I think I like that better. All right. A little bit of cleaning up here, and we'll call it good, I think. Looks okay to me. Yeehaw! All right. Okay, let's get it over to the sticker board. I gotta run in the house and get the other one first. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't wait. I didn't go in the house yet. How pretty that is. It's too long. There we go. How about that? Yeah. Alright, let me go get the other one. It's not focusing. Alright, so anyways, Matt from Wacky Works Wood Shop. So anyways, Matt sent me a couple stickers, and he also sent me a pen blank. He also sent me a blank. I'm not sure, but I think, just looking at it, there's a chunk of maple down the center, I believe is what he said. He sent me 2 stickers. Where did I put the other one? They all mush in together. Anyways, right there. There it is. Right up here. About Dunkin' junk, because I figured it kind of looks like one of them Zach Higgins blanks. So anyways, thanks for sticker, Matt. Mine should be to you, or if not, they should be there shortly. I'll get that other sticker on the pressure pot or something. I might have to get another pressure pot. I'm running out of room on those too. Alright, so here you go. You get the Damascus in this. And this is from Bill Schaefer over at Turn of Faith. And I'm going to be sending this one back to him, as I get to keep the other one. Now, I know y'all didn't watch me make the other one. I went through and hurry up and did it, so I kind of had some idea what I was doing. So there's the other one, the chef knife. Damn, kind of dusty too. I got that one dusty too. It's a different... I was a little worried about the honeycomb staying together, so I put more wood in this one. I should have brought it back. But I did the spine with the cuts in it and colored the epoxy. And then the mosaic pins. Now this is the one I did off camera. You guys watched me do this one. So it's got mosaic pins in it, and I really hope that you're happy with this, Bill. I don't know. I don't know what the standards are for something like this. I mean, it feels good. It feels really good. Really good, and I wasn't positive that's a boning knife or a fillet knife. I don't think it's flexible enough for a fillet knife, so I'm thinking a boning knife. It's a work knife, but this is what I come up with. with your honeycomb. I'm trying to look at it, but I'll get some really good pictures up here in the end. Did the spine the same way that, but I kind of marked them so they looked like they were going. So it looked like it was bleeding over into the other side. You know, it's what it is. So, I do hope you're happy with this, Bill. I am happy with that, and thank you. What I am going to do is I'm going to send the other. I'm going to send this with your knife. Send it back to you because, I mean, make another knife with it, man. Why not? So, I mean, the blades are absolutely beautiful. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, it's my impression or understanding that you can't really use this on much anything, or it'll eat it. Can't use it on fruit. Can't use it on meat. Can't use it. So, I mean, if I do use it, I'll look really good using it. And then I got a buddy out in Colorado that's a chef that says, yeah, hey, I need that. Just like my son-in-law says down in Florida. I need that. I don't think so, Joey. Look at that. Oh, I know. Rub it in. Yep. So anywho, I'll get some pictures up at the end of the handles and what's left of that scale. Go over and check out Wacky Works. Matt over at Wacky Works Woodshop. That description, it should be in the description, and it should have been up when I was talking about it over there. Over there. Oh man, I am so not with it. This month off done screwed me all up. So anywho, give her a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I know generally I didn't turn something, so I'm gonna get all kind of thumbs down. I'm gonna lose subscribers because I didn't turn something. That's about how it works. But oh well, whatever. Didn't need you anyways. Pictures at the end. Hey, you all have a nice weekend. Catch you next week.